Welcome to episode 41. So what we're going to do today is rocket fuel. And I have gone ahead and unlocked this recipe right here in between episodes. And I need to go around and collect a bunch of hard drives right now. So this is supposed to be a no alternate recipe playthrough, right? We're not doing alternates unless the recipe's in the MAM, and then I can do it. But when it comes to the rocket fuel, this is the, that's the alternate. This is the normal recipe. And I'm going to try to go here into the crater, and there's a pure, 2 normal, and then 2 more pure. So each of these pure is 600, 600, 600, 600, and then these 2 300s. So that's 2,400 oil. I'm just not going to include this one in pure. So I'm trying to look at 2,400 oil. So to do 2,400 oil, I would need 40 refineries. This is the regular recipe. Yeah, this is the regular recipe. I would need 40 refineries making fuel. Then I need 70 refineries making turbo fuel. I need 33 assemblers making compacted coal. Then 22 blenders making rocket fuel. And then 7 blenders making nitric acid. Yeah, when you add that up, that's like 170 machines just to make what's eventually going to be, where's the turbo fuel out? 2,222 turbo fuel, rocket fuel, 2,222 rocket fuel a minute. Now there's an alternate recipe, and you get to take the oil. You still need 40 refineries to make fuel, but then you send it into 16 blenders. And yeah, that's it. So this is 56 machines, and this one's 170 machines. And this technically gets us a little bit more rocket fuel. And we've got 1,200 polymer resin we don't need. Here we've got 1,200 polymer resin we don't need. Here we're going to kick out 400 compacted coal, which we could technically use to make some more rocket fuel. And then here, we have to make a ton of compacted coal. Now this ends up using more resources because the sulfur, I need 800 sulfur a minute for the regular recipe. And then for the alternate, I need 1,600 sulfur. So I need twice as much sulfur. But looking at the map, there's a pure sulfur, a normal sulfur, and an impure sulfur. So that's fine. We've got plenty of nitrogen gas over there. We've got the oil. We've got a pure coal there. And then there's some more coal over here and a sulfur. So yeah, I've got everything I need right in this area. But I think I'm going to go for this one alternate recipe just because it's 120 less machines, which is a lot. And I don't remember if it says power down here. Where's the power thing at? How come this one doesn't say it? This one does. Power needed for this production, 4,200. I don't know why this one doesn't say that. Interesting. Anyways, so that's what we're going to do. So I need to run around and collect more hard drives and then keep doing them until, and I guess I don't know if I should rescan or not rescan. Maybe I shouldn't rescan, but I'm not doing anything until we get that one recipe. So I need to just keep throwing hard drives in, and I need to run around and collect more hard drives. And while I'm running around, I'll look for some Mercer spheres as well, and some Sommersloops, because I'm sure we'll need those. And I think jumped off the edge. I think our turbo motors, the turbo motors are backing up, so we should be making the, whatever the thing was last time, I don't even remember. But anyways, here comes the time lapse. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it only took 7 hard drives, and I'm pretty sure that's the one I want right there, is that one. Go ahead and select that. Oh, got an achievement for that too. Since I'm already out here, I'm going to keep running around. I've still got, I didn't start another hard drive. I've still got 16 hard drives. I guess I'm just going to keep doing them. I don't know why, but I guess I'll keep doing them, but I'm going to run around and look for more Mercer spheres and Sommersloops. I fell. Ran out of fuel. Well, I think it's enough for now. So Got 19 blue power slugs, 6 yellow, 8 of those. I don't know. That's over 100. 38 hog remains, 50 spitter, 6 of the spider, 11 of the stinger, and then there's 12 more of the spitter, 5 Mercer spheres, 5 Sommersloops, 14 hard drives, and then I'm going to upload those two. And then the rest of this I can just throw away. Do that, and yeah, I guess I'll upload. I'll keep a couple because I'm going to keep researching. I did expand my temporary area over here in the top floor of the medium factory. So we were making fuel, we were packaging it, and then I had it in here and I was sinking it, but I was also sending it down through the floor and around, and it was feeding all the drones. And I needed some turbo fuel in order to unlock the rocket fuel recipe. So I brought some fuel over into this and then packaged it to get packaged turbo fuel. And then the same thing, I was making a storage container and I was sinking it, or not sinking it, but uploading it to the dimensional depot. But I'm like, let's go ahead and just send the turbo fuel to the drones. So I've got the turbo fuel coming out, going there, and it hasn't worked its way. So I've got the turbo fuel going and it's going down and it's feeding all the drones on the roof, and I'll show you in a second here, but it hasn't worked its way up into all of them yet. I know it's up there on some of them. What's the easiest way to do here? Just fly up to here. So it's in that one. It's in this one. I don't know why this thing blinks like that. It bothers me because it seems like there's something wrong. Okay, this one has still got the old. That one's still got the old. Yeah, so those two, and then I'm sure if those have the old, this one definitely has the old. Or these two definitely have the old, right? Yeah. So they're kind of working their way there. But the turbo fuel should be a lot more efficient. $15.79 per minute. 17 per minute. I don't know how to equate that. The turbo fuel should be better for them, but anyways, all right, let's go back to the aluminum foundry. I think this is the other alternate some people were talking about with the rocket fuel, is you could turn crude into the heavy oil. I don't remember though. I'm going to go ahead and select it. I'm going to keep doing hard drives, and I'm not trying to do alternate recipes for any of the production stuff, but for the rocket fuel, you end up, if you're trying to do what I'm going to do, you end up with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of generators. And so if there's anything I can do with alternates to cut down on the number of machines, I want to try to do it, because, and I'm going to overclock stuff too, but I don't want like 1,000 machines over there. Everything over here is looking pretty good. There's like one little issue, but so the fuse modular frames are starting to back up. So we're making more than we need into these two. The cooling system, and we do have 4 sloops in here. The cooling system is starting to back up, so that's good. The radio control units are starting to back up. Got the turbo motors there. The turbo motors are starting to back up. This thing's making the thermal propulsion rockets, and we got 106 of those. So which one is that? That one, we only need 250, so we're doing real good on that. The pressure conversion cubes is the only one I'm a little confused by, because it's been several hours, and this thing is making half a cube a minute, 0.5, and over here we're consuming 0.25. So I'm not sure. I don't, because I know there was some in here, but was there only like 5 in there or something, and it's got up to 25? I don't know. I kind of expected this to be full, but anyways, we're definitely making more than we need on everything, and it's all starting to back up. And I guess this one's backing up. I'm not sure. All right, I'm just killing time. I need to get some more recipes Or I probably should just look online and then make some blueprints, but almost everything else is shut off. So let me get some blueprints together, and then I guess we'll probably come back to a time lapse of me building a bunch of stuff, which probably won't be, it'll be in a second for you, but it'll probably be tomorrow for me, because I'm probably going to need hours today trying to figure this out. Oh, and real quick, I want to show, this is exactly why I built the load balancer. I knew we were going to have this silica, and this silica cannot back up. We cannot let it back up. We have to get rid of it. So it comes in on these two lines, right? This line splits into 4. That line splits into 4. These 4 combine with these 4, and then they head over, and then they merge in with the 4 coming from upstairs that are the 4 brand new ones that we're actually making, right? So this is the byproduct, and then this is new silica. And so we want this to take priority. So I've got the priority merger set. And the reason I did it like this was because there would be times where they're not all running. It's like right now, the top belt is running the most, and then it looks like the bottom belt's running a little bit, and the second belt's running a little bit, but like the third one down, it's barely moving. So they're kind of moving different rates, but clearly the top one's going the most. So we can't let this stuff back up, right? So it comes up and it splits, and then on those 3, it's backing up. Well, that's fine. It'll back up. If it backs up to the splitter, it can't go that way. It can only go that way. It can only go that way. Well, those are the ones that combine, right? So it'll all go onto the one that's moving, and it's always going to take those first before it takes the new ones with the priority merger. So just the way I've constructed it, no matter how this works, if one of the belts is moving, all of the byproduct silica will go to that belt, and it doesn't matter which one. So just a little explanation there. Okay, I'm going to make a bunch of blueprints, unlock a few more recipes possibly to see if I need them, but mainly get a bunch of blueprints, and then we will come back with a giant time lapse. And there's my hard drive right now, ready to do another one. Oh my word, I finally got it. So I knew I wanted the one alternate recipe. So I knew I wanted the one alternate recipe for the rocket fuel, which I got right away. And then there was another one where I'm like, some people are saying to use the heavy oil one. I think I had to scan like 10 hard drives before I got that. Yeah, just look at this. I have gone out 3 times to collect hard drives, and I just keep going through them. And finally, and I don't even know that I want this one, but this is one that people kept recommending, was the diluted fuel. And I did, where's the thing at? I did pick up 2 of them already, 2 hard drives that gave me more inventory slots. I do have a whole bunch of stuff, and I've been using this turbo ammo. I need to set the factory up to make that, because trying to shoot a whole bunch of things, it's too slow. The turbo ammo it's a huge waste of ammo, but it's so much quicker. So I need to go set that up. All right, let's go back to base and get rid of all this stuff. And I think I finally have everything I need, so I can freaking do a time lapse and build this rocket fuel factory. I think I have what I need to unlock the next phase. And the only reason I'm excited to do that is I would like the Blueprint Designer Mark III in this actual save. What do I need? I need 12 more directors. Yeah, we have 36. Let me get rid of those, and can I get rid of those? No. Okay. Well, those will just get synced. We won't sync the directors. All right. Let me, oh my God, I'm getting a tremendous amount of lag right there. Whew. What is happening? Whew, that was terrible. I don't know what was going on.
Welcome to the Pioneers Got Power Problems presentation. That was a joke. Anyway, you're familiar with the process. Just throw the lever and the automated systems will take over. Imagine all the time and effort that would be wasted if you had to do all that work as well. Some work is just better suited for machines. Phase 5 contains technology the human brain cannot comprehend, so just trust in me and fix-it policy and everything will go as planned. Answering all your questions will take time we simply do not have. Everything is going to be just fine, so long as you do your job. We've come this far together after all, haven't we? Anyway, you know what to do. Just don't forget to keep producing previous project parts, and plan ahead when setting up new production lines, and make sure not to leave it all until the last moment.
I didn't think I would get that far, or like in this episode, but I've spent so many hours just running around getting hard drives and then waiting on hard drives. And I do not care at all about completing phase 5. That's not even a worry. I just want this so I can unlock the Mark III blueprint designer.
Phase 4 of project assembly completed. If style was measured in my performance reports, yours would be something special. Regardless, saving the day is within our grasp. Do not lose focus now. You must understand the weight on your shoulders, but you are not alone. I am here, and I know exactly what's at stake. This goes beyond Earth. Your actions will affect the universe at large. You might think I am exaggerating. Perhaps you will understand once you finish project assembly. Phase 5 awaits. I expect your best work.
Barely made that. Okay, blueprint designer Mark III is the main thing I want. Oh, I can't unlock it. I can't unlock it without a bunch of crap that I don't have. I was really hoping, I really wish it was earlier in the tech tree. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, you're almost to the end of the game. It's like, all right, now that you're at the end, you can make the big blueprints. I mean, yeah, I need it, but okay, well, I'm not going to worry about any of this then. I was hoping I'd be able to unlock that, but I guess I'll still have to jump over to my other save. Oh, well. And I unlocked all of 8. Okay, I don't know why that was blinking. All right, anyways. Yeah, I wanted the Mark III because I was going to put it here. Anyways, all right. So I did set up some turbo rifle ammo. The normal rifle ammo is coming over to here and going in. We're got another drone bringing aluminum casings over going in. And then the turbo fuel, it was already coming out and going that way. I'm feeding it in here and I'm feeding it up to the drone. So now we're making the turbo rifle ammo, which is going into here. And yeah, it's already completely full. And you need a lot of this because now obviously it has an enormous spread at that point. So you're not going to hold it down like that the whole time, but definitely in the beginning. Oh, and I need to unpin this and get the turbo. I find it very useful to have all this stuff pinned just so I can drag and then drop on top and reload stuff. All right, so I think I've got the production chain figured out that I'm going to use. Now I've overclocked and underclocked these machines just to make the inputs and outputs match. And I went with, and you're going to look at the number that's in the parentheses because that's the overclock. And I've only clocked the refineries. I just needed all the numbers to line up. And 60 I picked because 10 of these would be 600, right? So 60 is a good number to base stuff off of. So 60 crude oil is going to turn into 80 heavy oil. 80 heavy oil with 160 water is going to turn into 160 fuel. 160 fuel is going to turn into technically 240, but if we sloop it, it's going to turn into 480. And that's why I have all these Sommersloops. I went around and I took my Sommersloops out of every single machine because I was trying to see if I had enough. I've got 22 there, 4 here, so that's 26. I did leave 1 in each one of these constructors. These are the ones that turn the power slugs. So we're going to need a lot of overclocking on generators. So I need power slugs. So there's still 3 there. So that's 29. And then there's 10 in the alien power matrix thingy, whatever it's called, that's over there. So that's 39. And I uploaded my save and it says I've found 42. So I don't know where the other 3 are. I have no idea. I can't find them or see them or anything, but I've got 39 and I think I'm going to need 48 in order to sloop all these. So that'll give us, so basically we're going to turn 60 crude into 480 rocket fuel, which is a lot. That's going to be 288 288,000 megawatts or 288 gigawatts. So right now we're making, is there a power line over here? So right now we're making 13,000 megawatts. So we're making 13. I'm going to go from 13 gigawatts to 288 gigawatts. So it's going to be a substantial jump in power. So that's the plan. This is what the production chain is going to look like. I need to actually start doing it now. I don't know that I should have deleted those, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to remember how to do it. I probably should have left them there. So I did the math wrong. I'm going to have 16 machines and each one needs 4 Sommersloops. So I need 64, not 48. I don't know how I got to 48. I multiplied by 3 for some reason instead of 4, but like obviously each one needs, nothing needs 3 Sommersloops. I don't know how I did that, but so we have 29 right now. If I go and tear the power thing down over there, the alien power or whatever, that gets me 10. That gets me to 39. I kind of don't want to tear that down. So yeah, I need to go collect a whole bunch of Sommersloops. So time for another time lapse. So I don't know what this is. I mean, I know what it's supposed to be, but it's not here. I'm looking everywhere. I don't get an E. That's weird. I must have already collected this Mercer sphere. I've never seen one though that, oops. I've never seen one like that. That's weird. Well, I don't know exactly what I did. So there's a waterfall here.
Fix-it property will not function outside
There is a
of
waterfall
fix-it property.
right
Return
there.
Fix-it property.
And I was trying to, somewhere in there is a way to get into a cave because I found it before. So I was trying to go into that cave. I don't know what I did, but I like swam through the rock. I must have found just like this specific point there and glitched through it. But yeah, I kind of got under the world there, which luckily I've got all my stuff on to where I get everything back. We're at 12 Sommersloops right now, and I found 9 purple power slugs, which is good because I think we're still going to need more. So I'm over here in the swamp. I looked it up on the map because I wanted to be sure, like online map. Yeah, the entrance to the waterfall is over here. You can't go there. And I wanted to know because I didn't want to accidentally, I should probably go get that slug. I didn't want to accidentally push through. Luckily, I'm not the only one that got stuck behind a wall. I'm only hitting him when he sticks through, though. But, okay. I'd rather take this slow and not have to... There we go. Perfect.
Pioneer Agreement mandates greater care with fix-it resources.
I'm not sure how, but I've never found this Sommersloop, even though it's literally right next to the medium factory where we've been the entire game. I guess this tree was just hiding it and I never noticed. I don't know. Can't explain that one. So I thought I'd just kind of take a break. I want to see how many power shards I get, though. Ow, just smack my microphone. No, hold on. I should see how many's over here. 1, 2. Actually, let me just take them all. And then we'll see exactly how many power shards we have. And I guess I could put some in here to speed it up. I managed, and I was just grabbing stuff for, you know, because I go through the medical things. So I was just grabbing berries and nuts and the bacon agaric. I am not going to put any of those through because I don't need more liquid biofuel. So I'll probably just throw them in the dimensional depot, but I just kind of wanted to get an idea of how many I had. All right, back in a minute. Okay, we got 150 out of that. And I need, I've got 500, and then 600, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, about 1,430, 576.
I need 1,700 power shards. So yeah, I still need to get quite a few more. So we ended up with 2 Mercer spheres. I got 25 of those. I already had 26, so that puts us at 51 out of 64. And I haven't tore that thing down. That's worth 10. That would put me to 61. I would only need 3 more, but I'm going to try to collect another, whatever that is, 13, just so I don't have to do that.
This.
All right. I think I've got enough now. So I just came back over here because I want to do this again. So I got 22 purple. Oh, I meant to overclock them. 22 yellow. And then, well, I guess I never took it out of that one. 35 blue. I got 50 more nuts, 2 berries, 10 bacon, 11, 12, 13 more. And then all of this stuff. All right, so I got 68 sloops. I need 64, so that's awesome. And we just got almost another 400. So that was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So I've got 1,800. I think I needed 17 something. So we've got enough power shards and we've got enough Sommersloops for the rocket fuel factory, plant, power plant. I don't know what it's called. We're going to build it next episode though. So I think that's enough for this episode. I don't know that it's particularly long once I edit down all those little things into being like half a second each, but I think that was enough. So next time we will be starting off on building the building. Yes. All right. See you next time.